All right. Good morning. This is Nicole Whitlock with eCom Sellers, and this is the daily eCom planning session. So, my passion is helping people on their e-commerce journey, helping them to get organized, get focused, get consistent in their business. And if that's you, we're going to talk about how you can schedule a free 20-minute coaching session with me. But in any case, I am hoping that my voice will hold out. I've actually been sick. So if you go back and listen to the previous broadcast, I've been sick and I'm trying to recover. Well, my voice is just not cooperating. I think I've recovered probably at least 75 to 85%, but my voice is not cooperating. So, like I said, my passion is helping people on their e-commerce journey, helping them get organized, get focused, get consistent. And in the daily e-com planning session, we always pick a topic, and today's topic is Black Friday prep. We are on segment 4. So this is the final segment in this series. So I hope you'll share this out with a friend, let somebody else know about the daily ecom planning session, and go back and check out sessions 1 through 3 of the Black Friday prep. Now, we covered a lot of stuff in 1 through 3, and we're going to cover 4, and I could go on and on. Like we could have a segment 5 because there's just so many things. And as I said before, the majority of the things that I've covered should have been done to some extent in Q4 or Q3. So the fact that we are right on top of Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and the remaining busiest days of the year, there's still an opportunity to have some wins in there. So let's all get focused, get organized, get consistent, and put together our game plan for what we're going to do for Black Friday. So just before we get into the list real quick, we are live on Clubhouse. We're also live in the e-commerce planning Facebook group. So I invite you to go to the e-commerce planning Facebook group, download in the files section, download the daily planning checklist or daily planning activities so that you can follow along after we go through the Black Friday checklist. So the Black Friday sort of tips. So again, go to the file section, download the daily, weekly, and monthly checklist so that way you'll have something to follow along. So with that, let's get into it. And my phone is going off somewhere. So let me turn that off. Okay, so Black Friday prep part 4. Again, some of these things are going to be things you should have thought about before now. And some of these things are going to be things that you still have the opportunity to do depending on what e-commerce method you're doing. So as we go through this list, there's going to be stuff that applies if you have a Shopify store, you have a store. Doesn't matter if it's Shopify. It could be BigCommerce, WooCommerce, it could be Wix, Weebly, whatever storefront you have. If you're using the platforms to sell on, like Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Shopify, Walmart, Google Shopping, whatever, again, some of this will apply to that. It'll depend on your e-commerce method, where you're doing print on demand, drop shipping, wholesale, retail arbitrage, online arbitrage. So some of these are specific to the different methods of e-commerce. Some of them are specific to platforms, and some of them are generic enough that can apply. It doesn't matter. So as we start at the top of the list for today, number 1, become a licensed distributor or seller. Now, you're late in the game. There may still be an opportunity for you to become a licensed distributor. I'm going to use the example of like if you wanted to sell football jerseys. Like becoming a licensed distributor to be able to sell football jerseys can make you a lot of money, because then if you have a storefront or if you want to sell them on different platforms, again, you're approved to be able to sell that specific product. So being able to sell licensed merchandise can actually make you a lot of money. Take the time, make the investment in becoming a licensed distributor or a seller for a specific brand or licensed product. Number 2, reconfirm what you can sell or request approval. This is specific to Amazon. So if you are not really sure what you can sell, you have your Amazon seller app, you can scan different things just to make sure you're approved to be able to sell it. If you're not approved to sell, you can go through the process to request approval. Sometimes Amazon will automatically approve you, so you'll be able to sell that, and that's a fantastic thing. But if they don't automatically approve you, then you want to start through the approval process, which means you're going to have to order some inventory from a wholesale supplier, at least the quantity of 10 or 15 that is that specific brand, so that way you can get approved. Some of the time, when Amazon goes through and just auto approves people, then you'll be able to sell that specific product. So try the auto approve process first. We actually did do a segment where we talked about how to request approval and what it looks like for the auto approve on your app and also in the computer. So go back and find that segment so you can go back and listen to that. We did that a while ago, probably maybe about 3 weeks ago. So go check that out. But you become approved to be able to sell a bunch of different things. That opens up the world for you if you're an Amazon seller to be able to, maximize your profits. If you're not an Amazon seller, some of this does not necessarily apply for you, but you do want to know what your platform rules are. Like if you're selling on eBay, you understand what Vero is. You want to understand so that way you don't get yourself in trouble and you don't get your account shut down. So again, you have to know what your rules are for the platforms in which you sell on. Number 3, make out a list of store locations. So when I say that, again, that's more of a retail arbitrage, online arbitrage. Like I'm going to go around and drive like a crazy person on the Black Friday to get all the deals, the early deals, which is fine. You can be very strategic, get up, hit the stores at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning and stay out until noon and then head back home. But, mapping out the stores and the store locations so that way you can be very focused and also schedule out your time. Like, okay, I'm going to go to this store. I'm going to hit them up for about 30 minutes, go to the next store, hit up that one for 30 minutes, or, placing your orders online so you can just do store pickup. But map out the stores so you can create the most efficient route possible to be able to do this retail online arbitrage thing. Number 4, walk through the store in advance. Some of the stores will, they'll start prepping for Black Friday like on Monday of next week. They're going to have a Black Friday sale. They actually start, they have like store floor plans. And so they start putting everything in the right places in the store. So you'll know specifically and strategically where the stuff is potentially going to be located. You can actually see in some stores, they actually have the little floor plans of how the entire aisle is supposed to be laid out. And in other cases, it may not be that case. So they may, like in Target, they'll put stuff on end caps and then they won't put up the sale sign until like that Friday morning. So the entire end cap is already covered with that specific product that they're offering a Black Friday deal on. It's in position. All they have to do is walk up and put the sign up. So that's an example. So walk the stores. You may want to walk in on Wednesday. You want to walk on Tuesday, Monday, so that you have a game plan for where the stuff is. That will make it easier for you to get in and out if you're actually going into the store. Again, if you're ordering online, you got your mobile apps or whatever, then you can be strategic that way as well. Number 5, if you have a storefront or you have, your own online store, like you've got a Facebook shop or an Instagram shop or whichever kind of, store that you have, offer a free gift with purchase. That's going to drive more traffic to you potentially, depending on what the free gift is. So offer a free gift with purchase. There are some platforms where you can do that as well. Sometimes, I will throw in an extra something just as a thank you during Black Friday, Cyber Monday, so I can increase the number of current customers that I have or recurring customers or people that will come back to the store, giving them the incentive to come back to my store later on. So you may want to try that. Number 6, use SMS to promote. So there's a lot of SMS software that's out there to promote or send text messages to people so that you can text them to get them to come to your store or to take advantage of your deals. So there's going to be a lot of texting. We all get slammed with those text messages sometimes. But this is an opportunity that if you have a loyal customer base, you have a following, consider SMS texting to promote some of your products and deals. Number 7, create a Facebook event. So again, if you got a shop, if you've got a store, you can create a Black Friday flash sale Facebook event. You can create those events on different platforms that will allow you to create events so that way you can drive traffic. If you're going to be showcasing or sharing something brand new that's only exclusive and available for Black Friday, that's a great way to drive some traffic. You may also, as we go back and listen to sessions 1 through 3, like when we talked about creating graphics and banners and creating your promotions, you may also want to announce that when you create those graphics of, hey, we're going to have an exclusive product that's only available between this window and this window on Black Friday. So, maybe it's like from 10 to 2 or something like that. Number 8, share or promote across your social media, your target audience and your target platforms. I've mentioned before, using TikToks, creating TikToks to showcase your products, to share your products, getting other people to create TikToks. Like this opportunity for you to share some products with your friends or your neighbors or whatever the case may be. Ask them to record a quick TikTok for you that will give you a little more promotion opportunities, because people are going to be inundated with all kinds of offers and sales and deals, and you want yours to stand out. So make sure you're sharing your products and your sales and things that you plan on promoting across all social media, and also figuring out which platforms where you can target your specific or potential audience. Okay. And if you got like Facebook groups that you've already established, make sure that you have a game plan for how you're going to promote in those Facebook groups for Black Friday, Cyber Monday. I think this is number 9. Maybe I got to go through and count 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think it's number 9. Promote on your blog. If you have a blog, there may be some products again that you want to showcase that you're going to have exclusives of for Black Friday only. If you've got a blog, make sure you promote these products on your blog. Having them available and having a link to it, so that way, if the blog, there's something that people are looking for later on, it comes up in the Google searches, at least it'll be out there in the universe. And let me go back. When I say share on social media, also don't overlook the opportunity to share on Pinterest. Pinterest can get you a lot of activity and a lot of link juice. So don't forget Pinterest. But yeah, share on your blog so that way, if your people are doing searches for a specific product, your product may come up in a blog. It could be 3 months from now, and it's just out there. Same thing with your social media. Number 10, extend your sales or promotion window. So instead of just saying, hey, this is available from Black Friday to Cyber Monday, maybe what you do is you say, okay, this will be available through December the 10th or something like that. Giving people the opportunity to say, okay, if you buy it today, we'll give you an additional 5% off. And if you don't buy it today, the 5% goes off. So, but it's still a sale. So if you were already doing a promotion where you were offering 50% off for Black Friday through Cyber Monday, maybe you say, okay, we're going to give you 55% off if you buy it between Black Friday and Cyber Monday. And we're still going to give you 50% off if you buy it between after Cyber Monday through December the 10th. So that extends your sales window. They still want to get that deeper discount in that short window, but you can still continue sales beyond that date. Because again, the busiest shopping days are between Thanksgiving and New Year's. Number 12. Establish your conversion targets and ROI targets. What are you shooting for when it comes to the conversions and sales that you're either anticipating or expecting or wanting to have? What is it that you're expecting? What are your ROI targets? Like, what are you wanting to profit? What are your profit goals? So make sure that you have that documented out so that you can determine whether or not you're hitting your goals or not. And you have something to shoot for. So you should know what your numbers were last year. If you didn't sell last year, then you need to establish some baseline numbers for this year based off of some estimates. There are going to be people buying, regardless of what they say in the economy, with potential looming recession. There's still going to be people buying this Black Friday, Cyber Monday. So, establish your conversion goals and targets and percentages so that you know what you're shooting for. And last but not least, research the hot products and toys in advance. Again, this would have been something you should have done in Q3. Go back and research the hot products and toys in advance so that you'll have the opportunity to be able to grab those. So you can still do some Google searches, find those obscure places where this product may still be available. And I'm just going to throw in a bonus. Like, if you've never taken the opportunity to go check out a flea market, a swap meet, any of those, then you should definitely roll through there. You might actually be able to pick up some quick inventory that way as well. And some opportunities to find things that people are not necessarily looking for. And you can put those things online. So with that, I hope that this Black Friday prep checklist has been helpful for you, that you'll go back and share, and also check out segments 1 through 3. Share this out with a friend. Let somebody else know about the Black Friday prep and the daily eCom planning sessions. So I invite you to turn up the dial on your business, get laser focused, and grab the 2023 eCom Planner. It was created for sellers by sellers. It's the My eCom Planner. It is the ultimate e-commerce planner, and it's absolutely amazing. So grab the e-commerce planner right now. You can go to myecomplanner.com to get it. In addition to that, want to schedule a free coaching session, then you can go to ecomsellers.com, click on free resources, and schedule a free 20-minute coaching session by going to ecomsellers.com. And then we invite you to join eCom Sellers Academy. If you want some support on your e-commerce journey, you can go to ecomsellersacademy.com right now to join. If you sign up for the lifetime, you get a free ecom planner. Otherwise, you can sign up for the monthly subscription. It's $17.99 a month, and it's terribly affordable. Now we're going to go through the daily ecom planning checklist. So if you didn't go download it, please go download it now. And when we're done, if you want to talk about your business, about your journey, you want to talk about what's happening in your business, I invite you to jump on over to Clubhouse, join the eCom Sellers Club, and let's have a live discussion about your business. Let's talk about where you are, what's happening in your business, what's working, what's not working, so that maybe there's a conversation we can have to help you make a little extra money this Black Friday, or maybe put together your game plan for 2023. So with that, let's go through the daily ecom planning checklist, shall we? Oh my gosh. Okay. So there's three things that we're going to highlight or talk about. One is what we suggest that you do the night before. Two is what we suggest you do the morning of. And three is some advanced planning or some things to think about. So number one, the night before, what we want to encourage you to do is that you invest 5 to 15 minutes the night before to get ready for your success tomorrow. Be intentional about what you're going to do, and that gives you opportunity to sort of visualize what's going to happen or what you want to do or need to do in your business. So the night before, go through and do an assessment on your day to see how your day has gone, how things are going, how things went, and what you did get done, what you didn't get done. And then also, taking the opportunity to figure out, okay, is there something potentially I can do differently so that I can get more things done, or were there a lot of things that happened in my day that kind of derailed me, and what can I do differently so I have a little less derailment throughout the day? So go through, celebrate the things you get done, and acknowledge the things you didn't get done. And let's just do an assessment of the day. Next, you're going to update your daily tracking stats. What are your income producing stats that you want to track and review every single day, so you know where you stand in your business and how things are going? You should be updating that in your e-commerce planner. Number 4, before you go to bed, review your online calendar for tomorrow. Know what you have on your agenda from a personal standpoint, from a business standpoint, and from a work standpoint. So what's on your online calendars? Those calendars that we carry around in our phones all day long. So what's on the calendar so you're not surprised by tomorrow? And number 4 is to build out your schedule for tomorrow. Build out your schedule, write it out so that way you can visualize it overnight. And then that way you're ready to hit the ground running tomorrow morning. So write out your schedule, be as inclusive as possible. God gives us 24 hours in the day. Of those 24, we're awake 16 to 18 of those hours. What are you doing with your 16 to 18 hours? You're not spending all that time in your business. More than likely, it's a mix of many different things, including taking care of your family, taking care of regular adulting responsibilities, taking care of pets, maybe caring for aging parents or someone else. So again, dealing with church obligations or maybe upcoming play obligations. So what are the things that are happening in your life? Make sure you build an inclusive schedule that doesn't just cover what you're doing in your business, but also the other things that you need to accomplish, want to accomplish, or need to get done in your life. Okay. That way you have a better chance of getting through the entire day's activities because you're being intentional of how you look at your day. Then next, the morning of, we encourage you to spend at least 5 to 15 minutes just getting setting your day, setting the foundation for your day. So that 5 to 15 minutes is really going to sort of jumpstart your day and set you on the right track, hopefully. Number 1 is that we encourage you to review, reassess yesterday. Not that we're going to dwell on it, but we do want to learn from potentially things that we need to make adjustments. What things we didn't get done, and is there a reason why? Is there a pattern that's emerging? Or maybe there's not a pattern, and just yesterday was just yesterday. and it's going to be okay because today is a new day. So lessons learned, make sure we want to include as much as possible of what maybe we didn't have on our schedule. Maybe there were 5 other activities that happened yesterday, but we didn't document them. So just go put them on the schedule so that way we know where our time went and how we invested our day. Number 2, I want you to review your weekly priorities and weekly habits. You establish weekly priorities every single week. What is the most important thing that needs to happen this week? It could be related to your business, it could be related to your personal life. What are those priorities that you really need to take a closer look at? So, go through and review the weekly priorities and the weekly habits to make sure that you're 100% ready for that. Number 3, and make sure that you know what you need to be tracking for today as far as your habits are concerned. Number 3 is to glance at your monthly plan and your monthly goals. What were your goals for the month? What are your income producing goals for the month? Your operations goals, your sales goals, your ads, your promotions, traffic goals, all of that stuff. What are those goals for the month? Okay, so let's go take a look at those. So, because this is the second full week of November, what are the things that we need to get done? Number 4 is to potentially rewrite the schedule for the day based off of where you are. We are past the halfway mark of November. So hopefully you've established or you've accomplished at least half of the goals that you set for yourself for the month of November. If not, then you need to probably revisit where you're investing your time and energy so you do accomplish more goals in the month of November. Or maybe you're right on track and you're targeting the rest of the month to focus 100% on Black Friday, whatever your strategy is. Once you have potentially rewritten, if you need to rewrite it, if you don't need to rewrite it, you just need to speak it out loud so you can bring that visualization that you did overnight to existence. And that way it's on the forefront and you're ready to step into the day. So we're putting our train on the track and we're ready to move forward the rest of the day based off of the goals that we established and the targets. And that includes personal and business. Again, it's a mix of the two. Your entire day is not spent on your business. Your day is spent on a mix of different things. Number 5, write out tomorrow's schedule. That's always a thing. So make sure that you're writing out your schedule for tomorrow so that you are not caught off guard, putting together your game plan for tomorrow. Just a preliminary draft. That's it. And then under your advanced planning and just kind of thinking about what are the things that are going to disrupt your routine, disrupt your schedule, impact your schedule in a negative way or not in a non-positive way that you need to consider. So Thanksgiving is coming up if you're in the US. And that's one of those things where we normally spend time with family and friends. We do that whole drive around, get a plate from everybody, or people come to our house and get food, whatever the case may be. If you're planning on working in your business, how are you strategically going to do that? Are you going to put in some extra time, Monday and Tuesday, so that way, and Wednesday, so that you have some time to spend time with people on Thursday? Are you going to take advantage of maybe pushing off Thanksgiving and having everybody come see you for Christmas? Are you hosting people at your house for Christmas instead of Thanksgiving? Like, figure out what your plan and your strategy is going to be. There's still time to order dinners from the grocery stores. So if you want to, or restaurants, so you can order, that way you can spend more time in your business instead of spending 6 hours in the kitchen or 8 hours in the kitchen cooking, or Wednesday and Thursday cooking. Then you could go ahead and order all your food in advance, so that way it becomes a non-issue. So for me, like, we went grocery shopping yesterday and I put my meal plan is already defined. And what I'm going to do is we're going to cook one meal a day for the next couple of days and put it in the freezer, so that way all I have to do is just break it out and heat it up and it's already done. And I'm not going to spend hours upon hours in the kitchen. It saves me a bunch of time. Using the crock pot, using the Instant Pot, using all of the tools that I have in my arsenal. So I'm just investing anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour every single day through Wednesday, so that way Thursday I just wake up and everything's already done and I don't have to think about it. So that's my strategy. So I hope this information is helpful. I hope you use it on your e-commerce journey. I do encourage you to go grab the My eCom Planner. I encourage you to go back and listen to the Black Friday tips. The one thing that I didn't see that was on the list, I don't think, on tips 1 through 4, is sending your listings through Pingler and Ping Farm. I don't know how. That's not on the list. It may have been there somewhere. But if it wasn't, I do encourage you to add that to your arsenal of things to do for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, so you can get some more eyeballs on your listings. So with that, I hope you have an extremely successful, extremely focused, productive, and highly profitable day. My name is Nicole Whitlock, and this is the eCom Sellers Daily Ecom Planning Session. And I hope you'll come back and check us out tomorrow as we pick up a new topic. We're live on Clubhouse right now, so you can jump over there so we can talk about your business. And we're going to say goodbye for now. Bye, y'all.